you will need direction. Because every decision you make either takes you to or away from your purpose. That's why when it has to do with purpose, you can't have the luxury of assumptions, of presuppositions. Those things don't happen. I've taught you before. If you are in the wrong direction, speed is not an advantage. So anybody who wants to fulfill purpose must prioritize direction. And if you want to secure direction, there are biblical ways of securing direction. Number one, seek in prayer. In Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 1 and 2, I will stand upon my watch to see what he will say to me. And he said, write the vision, make it plain upon tables, that he might run that reads it. This is what we call prayer of inquiry. In prayer of inquiry, you don't talk much, you listen much. That prayer is made up of two components: questions and silence. When you ask a question, you silence your spirit and wait for the master to speak. It's not all prayers that is see, that's childishness most of the times. You tell some people pray, every time they go to prayer, here. You know, in the realm, when you go higher, it becomes silent. Those of you who journey, you will know. You know, height in the spirit is closeness to God. You ask yourself, does your ear shout for your nose to hear? The higher you go, the more silent. That's why in the realm, you'll discover that a point comes. Communication is no more verbal, it's taught. An angel stands before you. You don't speak the same language, but you can enter the same frequency. So what it does is that it jacks up your consciousness. And so what is thinking, you are hearing. There are realms where we don't shout. There are realms where we commune. When Jesus, Moses and Elijah was on the Mount of Transfiguration, did you hear anybody talk to the other person? But the Bible said they were telling him what he will do in Jerusalem. But it was not verbal. The only person who spoke with his mouth there was wrong. His name is Peter. Master, let's build a tent here. Keep quiet. This is not tent. These are dispensation. The law and the prophets are submitting to the kingdom. We are not talking tent. We are talking dispensational alignment. Are you following? So if you want to isolate, and I'm not saying praying long and praying with intensity is wrong. The problem with believers is that when you say anything that satisfies their laziness, they say, tell them. So people who always lie down and sleep on the prayer altar, they will say, thank God. I used to tell them. It's not all this gymnastic. Relax. There are also realms that if you enter, there are things that will touch you. You must respond. It says in the year that King Uzziah died, I saw the Lord and his strength filled the temple. What did they do there? They took a coal of fire and touched it. If fire touch you, you can't sit like this. No, you don't sit like this under fire. When fire touches you, they'll hey, Kakorataya, Mariata, Sizo. So don't take me, understand my emphasis, right? If you want direction, what do? Prayer of inquiry. Number two, if you want direction, acknowledge him as your source. Every time men stand before the Lord and call him their source, he leads them. Psalm 23 verse 1. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. Who is he? The Lord, my shepherd, I shall not want. What does he do? He leadeth me. So you want direction, acknowledge him. Thank God for all of your permutations, your strategies. They are beautiful. You are not dull. But matters of destiny has no room for creativity. You need the one who drew the line to lead you in the path that you should go. Jesus said, the works that I do is what I see my Father do that I do. In the kingdom we must be led. But it won't happen until you acknowledge him. My sheep heareth my voice. That means you must recognize him as your shepherd and they obey. Number three, you want direction. Learn to develop focus. Some of us, we have our eyes in too many places at the same time. That's why it's difficult to get us on the path. The Bible speaking in Luke 11:34, it said, if your eyes be single, it said your whole body will be full of light. Focused people don't struggle with direction. Those who acknowledge him don't struggle with direction. Proverbs 3:5-6. In all your ways acknowledge him. He will direct your path. So people who acknowledge him don't lack direction. And people who seek him in prayer to lead them, they also don't lack direction. The second thing that substantiates your purpose is clarity and direction.